Hey there planner friend, it's Chloe here, and in this video I want to share a planner dilemma that I'm tussling with. Maybe you guys have some ideas. Upgrade to my Repesco 6-hole punch. I found something slightly better, and maybe some planner stickers as well. So let's jump to it. Oh, and I just realised I didn't have my mic plugged in on that first one, so hopefully the sound came out okay. I've now plugged the mic in, so it probably sounds a little bit better. So let's start off with, maybe not the planner dilemma, let's start off with the hole punches. So originally I was using the Repesco. This is a 6-ring hole punch. As you can see, we've got the 6 punches there. And this has been really good, like it's been really sturdy and I have loved it. But the only thing I don't love, for A5, I have to adjust this little arm thing out and I have to punch one side of the A5. Let's see, do I have a piece of something to hand to show you? Let's see. I'm never very prepared. I should get everything. I thought I'd got everything that I was going to need, but I didn't get a piece of paper. So you have to punch one side first, do that, flip it over, then punch the other, not side, end, the other end to get the 6 hole punches. And for me, that was just a little bit of a faff. I didn't always get it right because for whatever reason, sometimes this thing just didn't seem to be set right. So that was always super annoying. And just, yeah, I mean, I do love this because it can do pocket, it can do mini, you just adjust these bits in here. Doing personal size inserts, it was perfect because I just needed to adjust it to, I think, about there, and then it would just do the entire sheet in one go, so that was a bonus. But I'm an A5 girl, so I've been hunting and hunting and hunting for a hole punch that would actually do a whole sheet of A5 in one punch, and I just couldn't find anything on amazon.co.uk. I couldn't find anything on eBay. The one I did find was really expensive and the seller never got back to me to confirm that you could do a sheet of A5 6 holes in one punch rather than the flipping scenario that we have with the Repesco. But anyway, I found this on AliExpress. And this does do 6 holes in one punch. So I just slot my paper in there. It's all lined up. I give it a punch. It can do about, I want to say, 6 sheets of 100 GSM, 5 to 6 sheets of 100 GSM. It's still a bit of a oomph to push it down, but it's not too bad. So I am quite impressed with that. So that's one little upgrade that I've got. And I mean, how cute is that? I really love the colour of this in the ivory. I think they had a pink and I want to say blue, so kind of copying the Repesco. But yes, I will leave a link to that if you are interested in upgrading your hole punch. Now, the next thing I want to share, sorry for the camera shake, is my planner. I'm having a bit of a dilemma in that at the moment I'm using the Filofax. This is an A5 Norfolk in the colour taupe, and hopefully this desk mat is giving a better representation of what this colour was like, because before I used to use this pinky desk mat and people would always question, is it taupe or is it a green? So I'm hoping that this creamy ivory coloured background is going to give a better, truer representation of the colour of this planner. So yeah, my dilemma at the moment is the rings on this planner, as I've shared a gazillion times before, are massive. They are 35mm rings, and it gives me loads and loads of room in here, which is great. What it means is I can have my planner set up, and then I can have my projects. So basically this A to Z index dividers, this is where I keep all of my client projects in here, organised by obviously their name. So that makes things super handy, and it's been nice having everything I need in one place when it comes to sort of managing my time and my project or my customer projects and what have you. So that's why I opted for this like big chunky planner. But now I'm beginning to wonder, do I really need to carry this around? Like, this planner is so big and it's so heavy. And once I've got this in my backpack with my work laptop, it just weighs an absolute ton. And I'm beginning to think maybe I might remove my client projects section and put it into a different planner. So what I'm thinking is maybe just using this cheap black planner that I got from AliExpress also. Using this cheapo little planner that I got. It has tiny rings. I want to say there may be 19. Let's have a look. I have a little ruler here. Yeah, they're about 19mm rings, so they are a lot smaller, but looking at the size of what I'm currently using, I mean, that should fit in there. And I just, once a project is done, I just take that project out, so I don't need more than that really. But my dilemma is I need to get a pencil, a mechanical pencil in for drawing floor plans. But once this has like stuff in it and I've got the side tab, index tabs there, like it's going to be a bit of it's not really going to close and it's not going to really work. So I don't know. What would you guys do? Would you keep everything in one, or would you become a 2 planner person? Because I'm also thinking of, it's time to switch out my planner. I've been in this Filofax Norfolk for a while now, so I'm thinking of going into my Moterm in the Dusty Rose just to change things up a bit. I mean, I'm not going to get everything in there, so I am going to have to do the 2 planner scenario, and then this would just stay at work locked away. Yeah, I don't know. So anyway, that's my planner dilemma that I'm facing at the moment. Comment below, should I do 2 planners? I don't know. I mean, it kind of makes sense. I'm going to trial it, and I would need to get, I was thinking maybe what I could do is cut a piece of acetate and pop the pencil up there. I've got some little pen loops that I can stick to a piece of acetate, and then I could just keep the pen up there, and then that stops it from interfering. So yeah, it is going to be a bit of a hack kind of situation, but yeah, we'll see. And then the final thing that I wanted to share, actually I've got a few little bits. So this is a Moterm Veg Tan Traveler's journal cover. Hopefully I've nailed the description correctly. And what I use this for, and I'll probably have to blur this bit out, so I use it for doing my gratitude journaling. So what I tend to do, like this page, I've just got some watercolour, so I try and do one side with a week's worth of like gratitude things, and then the other side is just, I mean, that was just testing different watercolour, sort of painting, getting back into the flow of it. But then I haven't been doing a lot of like picture-y stuff on the other side. Like there's a few, but they're just like dotted all over the place, and I haven't been as good at keeping up with this as I hoped. And then I've thought, well, maybe I'll just do 2 on 1 pages. But now what I think I am going to do, and I hummed and hawed over this for such a long time, is I am going to revert to the Traveler's Notebook free diary, and this is the weekly one. So if I show you a blank spread, so it's similar to what I was drawing out anyway, but I would be writing on this side rather than the right hand side, which I kind of didn't want. I liked being able to write on the right hand side just because I'm right-handed and it's a lot more comfortable. So this is what used to put me off using this, plus the fact that the left hand page where I would actually do my gratitude log doesn't have any lines. It's just the sort of shadow through of the the grid that's on the reverse page. So again, I feel like I've got another dilemma. But what I do like about this is I'm not having to draw the grid out. I'm not having to write Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. I can just do the numbers in here, put the month and year at the top, which is another nice thing, because when I was doing this scenario, I can't really show you too much, I'll have to blur all of this out. I was having to write the month just up here in the top corner, and yeah, I feel like this is going to be a bit more organized. It's where I can get my head around doing the log on the left hand side. But yes, so I've already started decorating this. So this is what I'm thinking, like for next year. Maybe what I'll do is I'll just sit down and do like a massive session of just laying down some stickers. So I've already started, like I've done a couple of weeks here. This is where I've used the Colour Cafe, and I have the leftover of the sheet in here. So this was Colour Cafe Decor Collection number 8, DK8. So I've started, I've pretty much used that sheet up. I managed to get 2 pages out of it, and then I've got just a few little smaller things that maybe I'll just dot them about on this side. I don't know, because I want to give myself enough space to write as well. So then I was thinking maybe what I should do is get the Colour Cafe journaling subscription thing, packs, what have you, that she's doing, or subscription boxes that she's doing. I think the one for January is currently out, so I might purchase the one for January, and yeah, I'll just have to use it on the remaining weeks that I have for January. I'd also got these stickers from Papeterie, which are quite sweet. The paper is, or the sticker paper is quite nice. I like the texture of this sticker paper. It's semi-transparent. I don't have my tweezers to hand. It's quite matte as well. So it just has a really nice texture for when you're laying down on the page. So yeah, but I never used these, and now we're into like autumn. Now we're past autumn and into winter. It just seemed a bit silly, and these ones look way too like summery for this time of year, so I won't be using those yet. But these were from Papeterie. And then another set of stickers I got. So I did an order with the Journal Shop. That's a UK based shop. I think they're in London, but they have a really good online shop, and I decided to pick up some of the Traveller's company stickers because I was thinking, well, maybe I could decorate the cover here. So if I just open these up, these were limited edition, and I'm thinking maybe I should have bought 2 packs. I don't know. I don't normally use these kind of stickers, so yeah, but they are really, really lovely. So we've got a fish. We've got Tokyo landscape icons. We've got a sumo wrestler. Hold on, let's move all of this. There we go. So we've got that guy. We've got the lucky cat. We've got some little swan boats. Sushi, ramen or noodles, a cocktail, maybe a Singapore sling, I don't know, some beautiful sakura, the fish, a lantern, and the sumo guy. So let me just check that's all in shot. Awesome. So yeah, I was probably going to use those to decorate the other side of the page, and maybe what I can do is just, maybe there might be some standout memory things that I want to write on that side. I'm not sure, but I'm not really good at this whole journaling, decorative journaling. I don't know, what do you call it? Because I don't do it. So, but I love the way it looks, but I'm not invested enough to really go down the rabbit hole and watch a bunch of YouTube videos. And I'm not very active on Instagram. So, but whenever I do see little things here and there on Instagram or on YouTube, I'm always like, oh, I really love that. I want to give that a go. So I'm going to give it a go and see. The only thing, like I said, is this, am I going to be comfortable writing on this page? I feel like it's pushing me out of my comfort zone, but I'm quite excited to see this nice contrasting green in my planner cover or my Traveller's notebook cover. That would be quite cool. I think the green, this was apricot, I'm sure this was apricot, like it's really, really patinaed and darkened. But I think this tan colour with the green and the navy of the pen is quite a good little combo. So yeah, I think that is it for now. Let me know, what should I do? 2 planners or 1 chunky planner? Just stick in my Norfolk? Or I don't know.